Welcome back, my West Coast Swing friend. In this video, we're going to talk about the critical timing for West Coast Swing. Now, in the first video in this series, we counted a couple of different ways to count West Coast Swing to stay on time. But this video is going to be for those of you who are confused with why we have 8 beats of music and only 6 counts of some of our patterns, but then some of the patterns have 8 counts, and then sometimes we add to them and they become 12 counts, and it gets really confusing. So this video is for you. Now, we have an entire course called The Ultimate Guide to Musicality, where we lay out our entire process from beginning to end. When that launches, we will let you know. All you need to do is sign up on the wait list in the link here or in the description below. With that out of the way, let's get started. All right, now that I have Miss Megan here, let's talk about the critical beats of West Coast Swing that are going to help us stay on time. Those beats are going to be 2, 4, 6, and 8. So that's the first thing I want you to focus on. In our course, we talk about the critical accents, or 1, 3, 5, 7. We'll talk about that later in the next video. But for now, 2, 4, 6, and 8. What do I mean by that? Let's look at our sugar push and our whip from the first video, where we count our basic. 1, 2, that's a whole beat. 3 and 4, that's a whole beat. 5 and 6, that's a whole beat. If we do our whip, 1, 2, that's a whole beat. 3 and 4, that's a whole beat. 5, 6, that's a whole beat. 7 and 8. So now let's run through a quick drill that will help you do it, and I'm going to give you a different way to think about it. So hold tight. So first part of the drill is we're going to tap step for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see we're taking a step to one beat of music on 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now we're going to do the same thing with triple steps, and you'll notice that the 2, 4, 6, and 8 will still be there as a whole beat. Triple steps, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. But that still doesn't fix our whole 6 and 8 count and how it doesn't seem to match the music. This is where we're going to talk about counting in 2-beat increments. What do I mean by 2-beat increments? Let's do the drill first, and then we'll go back and put in our patterns. So if we do the drill, we'd have 1, 2. We're going to count 1, 2 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to do our triple steps counting with 1s and 2s. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now what I call this is numbers to leave numbers. So we're developing skills where eventually we don't have to do that. So if you're a more advanced dancer, you might not even be counting your patterns anymore. You're probably already internalized this, so you've used the numbers so that the numbers go away. But let's put the numbers back in with the 1s and 2s on our push and our whip. So if we counted this in 2-beat increments, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2. So that is a way to use your 2-beat increments, or to think about West Coast Swing in 2-beat increments to help you stay on time. Now, in the next video, we're going to give you our secret to West Coast Swing, counting straight 8s. So you can watch that video right here.